Come along with us to Cruz Bay on the island of St. John with tips on transportation, snorkeling, and exploring this tropical paradise on your own. Are you looking to add a bit of adventure to your next cruise stop on St. Thomas? Make the trip to St. John and visit one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, Cruz Bay. If you plan accordingly, this is the very doable trip that can be tackled in a day with some time left for shopping at the port when you return. You'll want to get an early start and be ready to get off the ship as soon as your ship docks. After a quick breakfast, we headed down to grab a taxi.
So from the dock, you're just gonna head over to where all the shops are. And at that point, there are taxis you can grab to get the ferry over at Red Hook, which will take you to St. John.
Taxi fares are standardized on the island, and it is $15 per person each way for 2 or more people to the Red Hook ferry dock. Taxis on the island only take cash, and these taxis can really add up. Make sure to bring plenty of cash. You'll need about $70 per person before tips for taxis, the ferry, and entrance fees. The ride over to the ferry takes about 30 minutes, and our driver gave us a nice tour of the island. Talk with your driver about what time you'll be returning, and they can most likely plan to meet you at the ferry dock when you return. The ferry departs about every hour. Check out the link in the description to view current departure and return times. There is a ferry that departs Charlotte and Malie near the cruise ship port, but is far less frequent and only departs on select days. The ticket counter is just inside to the left. There's no need to pre-purchase your tickets. Just buy your round-trip ticket at the terminal. There's a small bar and restaurant and a few places to sit. We got there just in time for the next ferry, so we were ready to board right after we purchased our tickets. Remember how I said those taxi rides add up? Turns out we were going to be short on the way back, so we had to offer to pay for some people's ferry tickets with our credit card in exchange for some cash. Save yourself the anxiety and be prepared. There is both air-conditioned and open-air seating on each of the ferries. The trip to St. John took 20 minutes dock to dock. Bay, there are open-air taxis waiting to take you to Cruz Bay. Taxi fares are $9 per person each way, and the trip takes about 15 minutes. The island of St. John is 60% national park, so there's no shortage of unspoiled views on the island. Our driver made a quick pit stop for a photo at the overlook before arriving at the entrance. Once you arrive, there is a $5 entry fee for adults, and kids 15 and under are free. Since this is a United States national park, if you have a national park pass, your admission should be covered. Just after entry, there are showers and bathrooms on the right and a rental booth up ahead to the left. The National Park does a great job educating visitors about the importance of the ocean's coral reefs. Make sure to do your part to keep these reefs looking great for generations to come. The rental booth is open from 9 to 4 and is open 7 days per week. They offer chairs, snorkel equipment, and life vest rentals. Follow the path past the rental booth. Before you reach the beach, you'll see the snack and beach bar. Happy hour is every day from 9 to 11. They had a large selection of local beers and tropical drinks. My dad says the classic Virgin Island painkiller is the perfect drink for a day relaxing at the beach. The National Park Service has set up a snorkel trail near the reef on the right side of the beach. Remember, there is no lifeguard on duty, so keep a close watch while in the water. The beach is absolutely breathtaking. Powder soft sand and crystal clear water as far as you can see. The snorkel trail is marked with buoys. I'd highly recommend a snorkel vest or life jacket while snorkeling the trail. The water can get a bit choppy, and knowing you have the vest if you need to stop and catch your breath never hurts. The trail takes you past coral reefs and a chance to see some tropical fish. If you want to watch more videos like this one, please hit the like and subscribe button below. When you're ready to head out, there are showers by the main entrance, and you can catch a taxi back to Cruz Bay before your ferry trip to St. Thomas. Plan for a bit of time to walk around Cruz Bay before your ferry departs. There are plenty of shops and restaurants to browse and pick up a few souvenirs. On our way back, we rode in the open-air portion of the ferry. When you arrive back at the ferry dock, our taxi driver was waiting to take us back to the port. If you didn't pre-arrange for your return trip with your driver, there are plenty of taxis at the terminal, ready to take you wherever you need to go. We had a bit of time to kill before our ship left the dock, so we walked around the shops for a bit before heading back on board. This has been one of the best cruise excursions we have ever done. The beach at Cruz Bay definitely did not disappoint. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons.